Hi friends, welcome to Beautifully Bookish Bethany. Today is the start of my vlog style October book haul. Y'all seem to really enjoy these and they're kind of fun. I film clips throughout the month showing you all of the books as they come in, whether I purchase them, whether they're publisher mail or whatever. So you get to see kind of what's arriving onto my TBR. Meanwhile, I am also tracking how I'm doing with my TBR from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. So I like to track this along with the books coming in so that I can see how we're doing at the beginning of the month and the end of the month. So here I'm going to talk about my stats coming out of September into October, and then at the end of this video I will be back to discuss how I progressed with reading down my TBR by the end of the month. As of September 1st, I had 175 audiobooks on my TBR. This was down 2 from the beginning of the year. I have 66 ebooks on my owned TBR, which is down 1 from the beginning of the year. And I have 442 books on my physical TBR, which is down 46 from the beginning of the year. So we've made some decent progress, but I have some books to add to my TBR today from a variety of places. So let's go ahead and take a look at those. First up, I went to a book event for Kiss and Spell by Celestine Martin. I really loved the first book in the series. They're contemporary fantasy romance. They have like a light fantasy element to them. And the first one was just really fun and cozy and had a merman. This one has a witch main character. It is Black Love, and I'm excited to check it out and had a fun time at the event and got my book signed. I also went to the Brooklyn Book Festival, which I go to every year. This year I didn't go to the whole thing. I wasn't feeling super great because it was the day after I got my COVID booster and my flu shot, but I did go for the second part of it and of course picked up some books. One was actually an ARC that was being given away. This is called Eli Harpo's Adventure to the Afterlife by Eric Schlisch, and this goes on sale in January of 2024. It sounded interesting. A big-hearted novel exploring faith, forgiveness, and sexuality on a rollicking family road trip to Bible world. Man, I'm gonna have to rush through this because I gotta go pick up my kids. But yeah, this just sounded interesting. Like a coming out story about this teenager who grows up in an evangelical family and then starts having like sexy dreams about Jesus. I don't know, it sounded interesting, so I grabbed that. Then I bought 3 books, one of which I've already read. The one that I've already read, I have been meaning to get because I loved it. I feel like this might end up on my favorites of the year list. It was a 5-star originally, but I keep thinking about it. This is Their Vicious Games by Joelle Wellington. Oh my god, this was so good. It's a YA satire slash thriller that's sort of like The Bachelor meets Squid Game with a black girl main character, and I loved it. So I went to a panel with her. It was really cool, heard her talk, and got a signed copy of that. I also picked up Into the Light by Marco Shiro, who I've really loved his other 2 YA books, and I like him a lot. He's great. So I saw him at the panel as well, got this signed. I haven't read this one yet, but it sounds really interesting. It is a speculative thriller about transracial adoption and white Christian nationalism. Sounds right up my alley. So I have heard this one is intense though. It's got a lot of trauma. And then lastly, I grabbed Orpheus Girl by Bryn Rebel Henry. It's not very long, but it sounded really interesting. It's a debut novel from an award-winning poet reimagining the myth of Orpheus as a love story between 2 teenage girls who are sent to conversion therapy after being caught together in an intimate moment. I mean, listen, it sounds great. Lastly, before I have to run, Pango Books was there and they gave me a cool t-shirt and a hat. So thank you to them. That was really fun. I will open my 2 packages later because I gotta go. But yeah, it was really fun. Brooklyn Book Festival is always amazing. Highly recommend. Hello, it is the next morning. Man, I'm tired. I had such a chaotic night. My spouse is out of town and then I took the kids to school. Anyway, I do still have 2 packages to open that I didn't have time to open yesterday before I had to leave. So let's do that now. This is something I bought for myself. I have opened it because I wanted to check that it wasn't something else, but it is The Golden Fool by Robin Hobb. I did order, the next one hasn't arrived yet, but I did order the next 2 in the series because I am currently reading them. So I wanted to have the next ones for my shelf. So yay. I love everything I read by Robin Hobb. She's amazing. And then lastly, we have a package from Penguin Teen, and if I'm not mistaken, they were kind enough to send me a finished copy of one of my favorite books of the year that's coming out in October. I had an early copy of it and read it really early, and I am obsessed. So you should definitely go and get this. Yes! Oh my gosh, this is like the most adorable, adorable graphic novel. I cannot even tell you. If You'll Have Me by Uni, it's what would upper YA, like first year of college, sapphic romance between this introverted, nerdy black girl who falls for this like hot mask Asian lesbian who is seducing all the ladies on campus, and they have a friendship that develops into something more, and it is just the cutest ever. I am obsessed. How cute! Oh my god! I love this so much. It's adorable. If you haven't already heard me talk about it, listen, go buy it. And thank you so much to Penguin Teen for sending me a finished copy. I love it so much. This is, it's so cute. So, yay. I'm back. I've got a bunch of packages to open, a couple things from publishers, and some books I ordered on Pango Books using store credit. Also, I figured since I'm dressed with makeup, I should go ahead and film this. I was thinking I was going to a book event tonight, and then I realized last minute that I got the date wrong, which is, it's fine, it's whatever. I'm just glad that I realized it before I trekked all the way down to the store, only to find out there wasn't an event tonight, so my bad. I thought it was Friday and it was Tuesday. Oops. But I do have some packages. I have one from Tor. I peeked because I wanted to see if it was a book I was hoping it was, and it is, so sorry. This is, finally, yay, my finished copy of Starling House by Alex C. Harrow, yay! Oh, it's already got the Reese's Book Club sticker. I actually didn't realize it was a Reese's Book Club tag. This book is gonna do really well. It's also in Book of the Month Club. I really liked this a lot. I was sent an advance copy. I was definitely a fan. It's kind of a gothic suspense novel with a romance subplot with a house that's haunted slash sort of sentient in small town middle America, and I really loved it. I thought it was really good. Alex D. Harrow is kind of hit and miss for me. This one was really a hit, and I was a fan, so thank you so much to Tor for sending the finished copy. I'm very pleased to have it. The other piece of publisher mail is from Penguin Teen. I also know what this is. It is something that I have read already, but it is a National Book Award finalist, and I thought it was really great, and they offered to send me a copy. Assuming this is what I think it is. Yes! This is Huda F. Cares by Huda Fahmy. I really, really like this. This is the second of these semi-autobiographical graphic novels. They're like fictionalized versions of her life, sort of. This is following Huda and all of her sisters on a family road trip to Disney World. And I really love this because it is both really funny and great at depicting family life, but is also dealing with some more serious issues, like being visibly Muslim in this time period especially, but just in general, and dealing with Islamophobia and some of that stuff. So as much as it's comedic, it is also tackling more serious issues, and I thought it was really fantastic. Congratulations to Huda for being a finalist on the National Book Award. That's really, really exciting. And the artwork is just super cute as well. She does the illustrations herself. Thank you so much to Penguin Teen. Lastly, I have a couple of packages that I think are things I ordered off Pango Books. We'll start with the little one. Oh, this is not Pango Books. Whoops. I was like expecting a couple Pango Books things. Never mind. This is not from Pango Books. This is from an author. Oh my goodness, I totally forgot she had reached out to me. So this is an author I've read a lot of books from and really have enjoyed them, and she reached out to me on Instagram and asked if she could send me her latest book, and I was like, yes, please do. Also, this is appropriate because it's a holiday book, so we have a red bubble mailer. This is cute. Oh, and there's some little like goodies in here too. That's fun. Okay, so let me show you the book. This is The Christmas Cabin by Michelle Major. I really enjoy Michelle Major's books. She writes these great small town romances that sometimes verge a little bit into women's fiction, but they're more character driven and just really sweet. So this is the latest one. I think it is yet again returning to the small town of Magnolia, where a lot of her books are set, which is also fun because you kind of see repeat characters over time. There's no place like home for the holidays. As a girl, single mom Lauren Maxwell hated Magnolia, South Carolina, and she thought she'd left her hometown in the rearview mirror years ago. But a message from her beloved baby brother Brody changes all that. He's getting married on Christmas Eve, so a holiday at Camp Blossom, the rustic sleepaway camp that had been a haven during her growing up years, it is. Lauren won't even have to see her dictatorial father, or her ex-husband Ben. Oh, okay, so it's a second chance romance. Should be fun. Again, I just think she writes really great, sweet romances that I always enjoy. And there's a couple little things in here, so let's see what else there is. Oh, cute! This is very cute. So we have a little campfire notebook and a wood pencil. It says, "Life is better at the cabin." Appropriate for the Christmas cabin. That is super cute. Thank you so much to Michelle. I appreciate it. And I'm excited to read this. Go check it out, y'all. And I will be reading it very soon, coming up on the holidays. Now this bad boy should be from Pango Books. I had some store credit and there was somebody with a really good deal on a couple of special editions of books that I had been wanting to buy. They were on my Amazon wish list, and so I snapped these up. Hold on, there's my addresses on here. Let's open this. Here we go. Ooh, they're very well packaged, which I appreciate. Oh my god. Oh, these are so big. Wow. Okay. So, oh my gosh. I gotta find space on my bookshelves for these now. Alright, so we have the illustrated version of Game of Thrones by George R.R. Martin. And, oh my god, A Storm of Swords. Whew! They are hefty, man. Oh my gosh, they're so big. So these are like $40 when you buy them new, and I got a really good deal on them. Very, very excited to have those. They're in good condition. You will see it in this haul, but I did go ahead and buy myself the second book in the series because it was on sale. And yeah, that will be coming as well. Yeah, like in pretty good condition. And the reason for this is me and Lana are planning to do a read-along of the Game of Thrones series next year. She's read it multiple times. I, like more than a decade ago, read 2.5 books in the series and never continued. So I've wanted to for a while. This is so pretty. Oh my gosh, look at those illustrations. That's exciting. So for these, oh, they're so beautiful. Wow. Yeah, so I'm really excited to have, oh, this one's so big. Oh my god. So I'm very excited to have the illustrated editions. We are planning a read along, and so it seemed valid for me to buy these pretty books because I do not own any copies of them. So if I was going to buy some, I wanted some nice ones that are also large enough that I can actually read along with the audiobooks. So I'll probably do a blended read of them. And that is it. Hello, I have a package that came in the mail that I want to open. And yeah, this isn't, I think I might have mentioned that this was coming previously, but here it is. Yay! Fool's Fate by Robin Hobb. The final book in the Tawny Man trilogy. I wanted to have all three. I had already owned the first one and then finally went ahead and bought the next two to match. And oh, this is a little bit, the cover is a little bit bent, but you know, it's fine. So book 3, I love these and I will be reading them very soon. So adding this to my collection. I might have a few things. I don't know if you can even see all the boxes, but I've got a lot of stuff that I need to open. I've had some pre-orders come in. You know, it's been a minute because things were really busy. I had New York Comic Con happen, so all this stuff has just been like piling up Oh, there's another box down there too. I don't even have all of them. Y'all, like, it's a lot. I have so much, I have so much to open. And I have some things, I don't know what they are. Cause I have some packages from Amazon. I didn't order anything from Amazon. I have publisher mail. I just, like, there's a lot of stuff. And this isn't even taking into account the very large number of books that I got at New York City Comic Con, which I had so many of those that I did that as a separate book haul. So I will actually link that video up above if you haven't seen it yet, because it's gonna go up before this. But if you wanna see all the books that I picked up at New York City Comic Con, mostly for free, I only bought 3 of them, go watch that video. And now we are gonna go through all of these things. Some things have been opened, a lot of things have not been opened. I don't know. Let's see what we have. One thing I bought that was in a box with a bunch of other stuff is Clash of Kings by George R. R. Martin. This is the nice illustrated edition to match the other illustrated editions that I got from Pango Books that I think was earlier in this video. It was on sale, so I have that. So now I've got the first 3 books in that edition. Then I actually got to, I think it's also in a vlog. I can't remember, I don't remember now where I put this, but where was, oh, I know. In my sword catcher vlog, I went and had lunch with Jess Owens the day before New York Comic Con started, and we did some book shopping, and I picked up a couple of books at a used bookstore. One is this copy of All Boys Aren't Blue by George M. Johnson. It was on sale for $10. I have read it. It's excellent. I've wanted to have a copy for my shelves. It's a really fantastic YA memoir. And so when I saw it there, I decided to grab it. At least that one's not going on my TBR because I've read it. And then they had a bunch of manga, and this one just looked really cute. I know nothing about it. It's called Kiss and White Lily for My Dearest Girl by Kano. And I think it's like a sapphic middle school to high school thing. Yeah, it's like these 2 friends who are starting high school, and I think they like each other. It looked cute, and it was like $6. So I got that. If anybody has read this, I know some of y'all read more manga than I do. Let me know if it's good. I don't know. It looked cute, so I grabbed that. The final thing that's not in a package is something that I actually picked up for a book club thing I'm doing with one of my brothers, where we're each picking a book for the other person to read and then discussing, which I think should be interesting. This is from a more progressive person, so I'm curious to see how I get on with it. But What is the Bible? How an Ancient Library of Poems, Letters, and Stories Can Transform the Way You Think and Feel About Everything by Rob Bell. And a lot of you know, because I've talked pretty openly about it, I'm a former evangelical, and I, have complicated feelings about spirituality at this point, but I'm curious to see how this gets on, and we're gonna discuss that. If you're curious what I'm having him read, it is Hood Feminism by Mickey Kendall, which we started with a nonfiction title, and it's amazing. So if you haven't read that, I do recommend it. All right, next we have 2 pre-orders that came in from Barnes & Noble, so let's open those. There's this one. Yes! Oh, it's so cute. Oh my gosh. Yay! This is Just a Pinch of Magic by Alicia Dow, her very first middle grade fantasy novel with baking magic. It looks so cute. Oh my gosh, I love this cover. Look at the purple. So I have that pre-ordered, excited to read that. And then I'm pretty sure this is my pre-order of Swordcatcher, which I have already read. But it did not get to me in time for the vlog. So the vlog was with the audiobook, but I'm happy. I did like it, so I'm glad that I pre-ordered a physical copy. Should be what this is. Yes. There she is. The Barnes & Noble, ooh, very shiny. Okay, a Barnes & Noble exclusive edition of Swordcatcher. Ooh, it's like a really thick dust jacket too. Look at those end papers. Love it. This is so pretty. Includes special content. I'm not sure what the extra content is, so I'm gonna have to like check that out. But again, I do have a reading vlog for this. I did like it, and I'm happy I have a finished copy. Okay, then I have some like mystery Amazon packages. One of them I did sort of open, but I haven't opened the other ones. And this was actually a gift for one of my patrons. I don't know if the other ones are too, but I'm gonna get the little gift notes. Thank you so much to Stephanie for these. Sounds like you need this one, and hope you stay on with the series. It's a gem. And they are 2 mangas that I have been reading. I love this. So I'm guessing Sounds Like You Need This one is volume 3 of Yona of the Dawn. Thank you, Stephanie. I did need this one. It was one of the ones that I was missing. So I really need to like make some time specifically to catch up on some manga. And then volume 2 of Witch Hat Atelier, which I also really liked the first volume that I read. So yay, thank you so much, Stephanie. I really appreciate that. That's amazing. I need to like do a project catching up on some of that stuff. Let's open the other Amazon packages because I don't know what these are. So let's see. Oh my gosh, Stephanie, did you just like send me a ton of stuff? 3 out of 4, what? To make your pain dead. Oh, oh, this is so nice. Is this because I had tooth pain? I had to get a root canal. Oh my God. This is great. The Luminous Dead, I get it, by Caitlin Starling. Oh, thank you. This is so nice of you. Oh my gosh. Okay, I have heard really good things about this. It's like a sci-fi horror novel, and it's, yeah, psychological survival. Amazing. Thank you. I love the pun. That's hilarious. So now I'm wondering if like these other 2 boxes are also things from Stephanie. I don't know. There's 2 more boxes, so let's see. Very nice. Oh my gosh. Yes. Okay, this is really exciting. Okay, where are the little notes? Let me find, there's a note. Oh. Oh my God, Stephanie, the puns, I am dying. Oh my gosh. Okay, pardon my puns, though I hear that laughter is the best medicine. 1 out of 4, heard about your troublesome teeth. And this is from The Spirit Bears Its Teeth by Andrew Joseph White. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have, this is amazing. I am really thrilled to have this. He wrote like a really amazing like trans YA horror novel, and this one is also horror, but it's like historical horror. I love the cover. Oh my gosh. This is great. I do appreciate the puns. 2 out of 4. I hope you can quickly take care of your roots. House of Roots and Ruin by Erin A. Craig. Oh my God. Stephanie, I'm dying. This is amazing. So this is like number 4, so I think the other box must be number 3. This is hysterical. This is the sequel to House of Salt and Sorrows, which was excellent. YA kind of creepy, dark retelling of the 12 Dancing Princesses, and I am interested in reading it. So it's just like a really gorgeous cover. Oh no, we're running out of battery. I think I gotta change the battery. I'll be right back. Battery has been changed. Let's, I'm so interested. What is the final pun gonna be? I'm also just so impressed that you were able to find this many things on my wish list that worked for this. Oh my God. Jeez. Okay. So this one lost the note, but I think the pun is obvious. All's Well by Mona Awad. Oh my gosh, and thankfully all is now well, thanks to the root canal that I had. This is amazing. Thank you. This is hilarious. You know, speaking of something dealing with chronic pain, apparently that's what this is even about. The story of a woman at her breaking point and a formidable, piercing, funny indictment of our collective refusal to witness and believe female pain. Well, isn't that just appropriate? Wow. Stephanie, you are too good to me, and thank you for the books and the laughs. That was amazing and hilarious. I appreciate it. All right, I do have some publisher mail, and now I'm kind of wondering, it's possible that one of these books I could get a second time, but maybe not. I don't know, we'll see. I have a package from Peachtree Publishing. I did actually ask them to send me one of these books. If they did, oh, this actually is funny because it is an ARC copy of The Spirit Bares Its Teeth. But you know what? It's not a finished copy. So thank you, Stephanie, for the finished copy. And what I might actually do is put this in a pile that I'm putting together of a few books I'm planning to do as a giveaway when I hit 20,000 subscribers, which I'm very, very close to. So I think I'm gonna add this to the giveaway pile so y'all can check it out as well. Transgressive gothic horror with an autistic trans protagonist in a historical setting at a sanatorium. I am really excited about this. So thank you so much to Peachtree Publication for also sending me that. But if you thought we were done, oh no. We have two more pieces of publisher mail to open, and they are both from Macmillan. I have this, which, you know, the sticker kind of messed it up, but I have not heard of this. It looks pretty. We're gonna check it out. Ooh, oh, it's a finished copy too. Oh my gosh. Well, that's nice. I don't know anything about this, but I love the cover. It looks cool. Unholy Terrors by Lyndall Clipstone. So this, I think, must be a mailing from Fierce Reads. Ooh, look at that. And what if I said I needed you every night? Then I would come to you every night. Well, okay, is this a romance? What? Oh, there's like a signed book plate and an art print. Okay. Everline Blackthorn has devoted her life to the Wardens, a sect of holy warriors who guard against monsters known as the Vespertine. When a series of strange omens occurs, Everline disobeys orders to investigate and uncovers a startling truth in the form of Ravel Severin, a rogue Vespertine who reveals the monsters have secrets of their own. Ravel promises the help she needs for a price. Vespertine magic requires blood, and if Everline wants Ravel to guide her across the dangerous moorland, she will have to allow him to feed from her. It's a sin for a warden to feed a Vespertine, let alone love one, and as Everline and Ravel travel farther across the moorland, she realizes the question isn't whether she will survive the journey, but if she will return unchanged. Okay. Critically acclaimed author of monstrous romances, Lyndall Clipstone weaves a blood-stained tale of a girl torn between her vows and her heart, where falling in love may be the deepest sin of all. Okay, that sounds great. Also gorgeous. Like, do you see that? That's really pretty. I love the book. So cool. It's a sin to feed a monster, let alone love one. That sounds really fun. I'm into it. Thank you so much to Fierce Reads for that. Then they also sent me an entire box for Halloween. Happy Halloween. And I am really excited to see what's in here. This is so cool. I love that they've been doing these kinds of things. They did like a mailing for Pride Month. It's kind of fun where they like include, you know, a themed selection of recent books. Let's see what's in here. I don't even know. All right. Ooh, okay. So we have another one of those little papers that came with that mailing. Oh, yes, this is exciting. We have a poster for I Feed Her to the Beast, and the Beast is Me by Jamison Shea, which this is one that I've been interested in. I wonder if it's in here. Let's see. So here's the box. It looks like we probably have 4 books. Oh, yes. This is so exciting. Oh my gosh. Yes. Okay. Gorgeous Gruesome Faces by Linda Chang. Okay. If looks can kill, then she's drop dead gorgeous. After a shocking scandal that abruptly ended her teen pop star career, 18-year-old Sunny Lee spends her days longing for her former life and cyberstalking her ex-BFF and groupmate Candy. The two were once inseparable, but that was then, before all the tragedy and heartache. In the here and now, Sunny is surprised to discover that Candy is attending a new K-pop workshop in Sunny's hometown. Sunny can't resist the chance to join her and finally confront the demons in their past, because she still can't figure out what happened that horrible night when Mina, the third in their tight-knit trio, jumped to her death. Or if the dark and otherworldly secrets Sunny and Candy were keeping had something to do with it. What? A spellbinding sapphic thriller? Okay. Yeah, that sounds so good. I have not heard anybody really talking about this, but that sounds awesome. Then we have The Changing Man by Tomi Oyamakinde. Oh, you haven't known fear until you've met the changing man. Okay, love. In hidden rooms from shadows of the night, his steps come soundless, his eyes glow bright. He leaves strange plants as he creeps away. Feel lonely at heart, you'll become his prey. When he stalks about, seeking those to change. If it was left to her, Ife Adebola wouldn't be starting at Nethercott School, because despite her being in the Urban Achievers Scholarship Program, her parents can barely afford the tuition. No matter who is trying to be friends with her, like her classmate Bijal, or how much the prestigious boarding school tries to pull her in, Ife is determined not to get caught up in any of it. But when another student, Malaika, begins acting strange, Ife can't help but wonder if there's more going on at Nethercott than she realizes. Could there be any truth to the school's decades-old legend of the changing man? Is there any connection to the missing older brother of her classmate Ben? As more questions arise, Ife has no choice but to team up with Ben and Bijal to investigate. But can the trio act quickly enough to uncover who is behind everything before one or all of them is the changing man's next victim? Okay, yes. That sounds excellent. And then we do in fact have I Feed Her to the Beast and the Beast Is Me by Jameson Shea. Love it. I have heard about this. Soon I'd be a name no one would forget, a raging fire they couldn't escape. Laura has always danced in the cutthroat world of ballet at a disadvantage. Tired of being overlooked, she ventures deep into the Paris catacombs, where she finds a pulsing blood river that offers her everything she's dreamed of and worked toward, power and awe. With it, she takes her place above her peers, but soon she cannot distinguish her own lust for more with the primordial presence in her veins. Laura quickly learns she's not the only monster around, and her vicious desires put a target on her back. That also sounds really good. And then finally we have another copy of Unholy Terrors by Lyndall Clipstone. Couple copies of that, but those all sound incredible. So if you're looking for some YA horror this time of year, Fierce Reads can hook you up. Awesome. Thank you so much. I love it. That's such a cool mailing. We have finally made it through all of the packages, and I will be back at some point to wrap this video up, and maybe if we have more stuff come in, I'll show you. Hello, I am back, and I have 2 packages that came in the mail. I have my final book from the Brandon Sanderson Kickstarter that I did. I just did the 4 books, and as with all of these, I am going to do a separate little unboxing video and flip through of all of the art that I will include here so you can see it. But I have been enjoying these, and I do plan to finish this final book so that I can do a video reviewing all 4 books and kind of my thoughts on the experience. And then I have some publisher mail. This is from Tachyon Publications. I'm not sure what it is. I don't know that I'm expecting anything specific from them, but let's see what they sent. They're a small press that mostly does science fiction and fantasy, and sometimes they have some really good stuff. Oh, jeez. What is this? Oh, yay! Okay, I am excited about this. Wow, that is so pretty. Look at that cover. So this is an advance copy of The Forgotten Beasts of Eld 50th Anniversary Edition by Patricia A. McKillop. Look at that cover art. It is so beautiful. They're doing a new hardcover edition, apparently, for the 50th anniversary. I've never read this before, but it's, you know, 50 years old. It's a modern classic, and it sounds really good. 50 years ago, young author Patricia A. McKillop, the Riddle Master trilogy, penned the World Fantasy Award-winning tale of an iron-willed young sorceress. This is a 50th anniversary hardcover special edition with new illustrations and a new introduction by Marjorie Liu, who's wonderful. Sybil, the heiress of powerful wizards, needs the company of no one outside her gates. In her exquisite stone mansion, she is attended by exotic magical beasts. Riddle Master Siren the Boar, the treasure-starved Dragon Guild, Jules the Lion, tawny master of the southern deserts, Terre the fiercely vengeful falcon, Mariah, feline lady of the night. But when a soldier bearing an infant arrives, Sybil discovers that the world of man and magic is full of both love and deceit, and the possibility of more power than she can possibly imagine. Thank you to them. I'm really interested in reading this, and it's not very long. It's like 230 pages. Again, gorgeous, so cool. I look forward to checking that out. I am back with one final package, and I am ready to wrap up the month and talk about how my stats are with trying to read what I own. I'll tell you, if you saw my New York City Comic-Con haul video, you know it's probably not great, but let's open this up. This is a pre-order from Subterranean Press. I have like a handful of books I've ordered from them. They do like really fancy editions of books and sometimes exclusive editions of things you can't get physical copies of anywhere else, and this is one of those. I saw this and was like, I feel like I need this in my life. They always come very well packaged. Wow. It's a good cover. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, this is The Great Change and Other Lies by Joe Abercrombie. So this is short stories set in the First Law world. Look at the cover. It's so cool. I don't know how well it shows up on film, but it's awesome. So it's these really nice cloth-bound books. Novella-length collection gathering 4 short stories related to the Age of Madness trilogy. So it is signed, limited edition. So cool. Oh, yay. And there's illustrations. This is awesome. Just another one. Yes, I love it. Anyway, I'm very pleased to have it. It's pretty small. I feel like even smaller than some of their other novellas, and it's got this nice matte cover. So yeah, exciting. So finally, let's go ahead and take a look at where I am at ending the month. As I'm filming this, it is October 30th. So I do expect these numbers to get a little bit better by the end of the month, partly because I'm doing a 24-hour readathon ending the month with my patrons, and I plan to read a bunch of manga. So I'm hoping that will get my numbers into a better place by the beginning of my November book haul. But let's talk about where we're at right now, because like definitely the New York Comic Con haul plus all of the other books that came in this month, it wasn't great. I did also get a lot of audiobooks this month. There were some things on sale. Yeah, okay. So at the beginning of October, I had 175 books on my audio TBR, which was down 2 from the beginning of the year. Now I have 183, which is up 6 from the beginning of the year. Whoops. Yeah, there were a couple of big sales, and I picked up books in a couple of series that I'm in the middle of that were all on sale, so I ended up acquiring more than I typically would. Ebooks have stayed exactly the same. I had 66 on my owned TBR at the beginning of the month. I still have 66, which is down 1 from the beginning of the year. And physical books, unsurprisingly, has gone up. So at the beginning of October, I had 442 books on my physical TBR, which was down 46 from the beginning of the year. Now now I have 456 books on my physical TBR, which is down 32 from the beginning of the year. So do I think at this point I'm going to meet my goal of getting down to 400 books on my own TBR by the end of the year? Probably not. I feel like if I can even get down by 50 by the end of the year, maybe that should be my updated goal, and then we'll see what we can do in 2024. But October was an unusually high book month between everything that came in this video, gifts, publisher mail, some stuff I purchased, and then all the books from Comic-Con, which was a lot. But a lot of really exciting stuff, and it's been a fun month. So talk to me in the comments down below. Let me know any of your thoughts or feelings on anything I talked about in this video. And for question of the day, I would love to hear, what are your goals heading into the end of the year in terms of reading? Do you have a certain number of books that you want to get through before the year ends, or certain titles? What are your plans for that? Let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, it always helps if you give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.